My name is Coach Alex. I'm originally from Brazil. Grew up as a missionary kid. And long story short, I went to high school in Kansas City, Olathe, Kansas, and then I went to University of Oklahoma Christian University, which is in Edmond, Oklahoma. And then that's where I started my coaching career, and here I am. I just remember as a child, playing the streets, barefoot, those sandals, through your hands as a goalkeeper, as the gloves or sandals, and just that's how I remember growing up in Brazil and going to watch games, professional games, and played, in high school in Kansas, won state there in 6A, defender of the year. I got all the awards, thank you Jesus. It was great experience. Then I got to play at Oklahoma Christian because that's where my dad went, that's where my brother went.
Oh, cool.
So it didn't matter if the best school in the world was recruiting me or not, but Oklahoma Christian was at heart since a child.
That's awesome.
But yeah, played there, then I got to play a little bit professional in between professional indoor and afterwards in outdoor in Minnesota. When I left playing professional outdoor in Minnesota, and that's kind of basically got done playing my senior year in Oklahoma Christian, there was a player there that I played. He was a junior becoming a senior, but he was like 28 years old. And I was about 22 at the time. And he knew I was coming back from Minnesota to Oklahoma. He asked me to personally train him because he wanted to be as fit as I was. And those 2 years I was a captain, so he looked up to me as older than me, so it was good. So I was like, yeah, I'll personally train you, but it has to be real organized 3 times a week, and you gotta promise me you're gonna do the workout I'll give you to do off the 3 times to yourself. If not, I can't do it because you get in shape. The things I'm gonna tell you when I'm not there.
Yeah.
And you say, okay. So I start personal training him. The head coach saw me doing that through the summer, and he offered me an assistant job, and I took, and that's how my coaching started.
That's about
Quite a few things, but one thing that they already know about me is how can we control the environment, and the environment control us. Even if it's in the game, the bad referees, the other team is, doing this to us. How can we not allow that affect us, and how can we change the environment? And not just on the field, but off the field, as life, you're probably aware. I mean, we're gonna get punched in the face by life and storms, and how can we try to control the controllables? And the uncontrollables, how can we put faith in God? So that's something that I'm heavily preached is through the Word, and also how to control the environment. If we can't control it, we put in the hands of the person that can. I mean, I just want to enhance the program, to what I can do. But also the most important is just, create a relationship with the girls and the team and in the school, just to help them grow, reach their potential.
Yeah.
I mean, coaching is taking a player where they can't take themselves, and I really like that part of coaching. That I feel like I can help them reach their potential, and hopefully we can add to what they did last year. I mean, we're losing some major pieces. However, as long as I can help them grow off the field, and on the field, it will come eventually.
It will, definitely. All right, we're going to play a short little game.
Okay.
It's kind of a would you rather or this or that situation. Okay. All right. Would you rather play soccer or coach? Would you rather be on the field or coaching?
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
Can I say both?
Yeah. If you want to do,
both. I mean, I still play.
We make the rules.
I mean, I wish I could. There's a league here because I want to play every weekend. I love to play. Every team I coach in the spring, I jump in.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Both.
Okay. Which event is better, World Cup or soccer in the Olympics? Which one?
World Cup.
World Cup.
Totally. That's
100%.
Yeah.
What's your favorite soccer team? Who's the
Roma.
team? Roma.
The Eternal City.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's since the 80s.
I love it. And is it better, I think I'm going to know the answer to this one, play a sport or watch it on TV?
There's pros and cons for both, but I love playing. But I do watch it too every weekend. I'm a diehard Roma fan. I watch every game, but I like to play.
And if it wasn't soccer, what would be your sport? If soccer wasn't your sport, what one would you want to try?
Man, that's a good question. Well, I was born in Brazil, so I kind of grew up my childhood in Brazil. If I had to pick a sport there, I'll probably say volleyball.
Oh, cool.
That's the first thing that came to mind if it wasn't soccer. But if I grew up here, I mean, I like baseball, but I also like hockey.
Yes.
I mean, like hockey. I like what I see. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
not a really good skater, but if I grew up in the north, you know, that's
Yeah.
probably some sport I'll probably, because I like the physicality.
Very cool, very cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's it, Coach. I appreciate you taking
Thank
the time
you.
to chat with us today.
Thank you.
Welcome to Emmanuel. We're
Thank you.
excited to have you here.